What's up, YouTube? It's Nick with Multi-Hunter 24/7, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try a few more deer products today. I've been having trouble finding rice bran. I used to get it at Walmart the last several years, like 40-pound bags of it, and I used to mix a little jello with it, a little corn, like it's basically a bag of the rice bran, a bag of the corn, and a little jello, and churn it, make it in a trough. And everything was really loving it. And so go figure, whenever you find something that's cheap, because it was like $12 a bag or something. Maybe, I think it's even less. I think sometimes they run the sales on $9 a bag, but it's about the way it works. When you find something that you like and works good, you can't find it anymore. So I went to a feed store up there towards my deer lease, and they had a product. Said it was kind of similar, same texture, but it's called Ultimate Grub, and it's actually peanut meal. Alright, so I'm gonna try some of that, and maybe and we'll see how it turns out. I'll let you guys know. But I got some goodies for the deer lease too. I got some sweet feed, y'all probably gonna laugh at me, but I got some wild bird seed. I stumbled upon this wild bird seed one year. My dad, he used to work at a place, and they would get pallets of, well, my dad used to work at an animal shelter, and they would get pallets of like busted bags of dog food and cat food to help, and they would donate it to the animal shelter to help feed the dogs and the cats. Well, every now and then there'd be a bag of bird seed that was ripped, and they just chunked it on there. And so my dad asked his supervisor, and he was okay with it. So my dad would take that bag of bird seed, and over the course of a couple of weeks, we might have 2-3 bags. And I took them out to the deer lease, our old deer lease, and come to find out, the deer just freaking camped on that stuff, believe it or not. So I got me a bag of that. I'm gonna try it here too, because at the house it has just slowed down to basically nothing. There's like one little small 8-point that's been making his rounds, and that's about it. So I'm looking for any kind of edge to draw these deer out of the woods, out of the brush. So trying everything I can possibly think of. Maybe I'll find that magic potion one day. But that just goes to show you, everybody thinks, just because you have a corn feeder or you feed, you can have all these deer pouring out all the time, and that's the only way they come out. Nah, sometimes you can throw everything in the freaking store to them, and if they don't want to come out, they don't want to come out. So that's just it, bottom line. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. stuff smells amazing. It smells like you're holding like handfuls of crushed up peanuts. Looks like the bees like it too. But this stuff is big and J, and plain and simple, this stuff is just no good. It may be good in some areas of the country or some different places, maybe some other ranches, some other areas deer like it, but around here, this has been here for like 3 weeks now, and the deer have barely even touched it. You can see the tracks where they're walking in it. The stuff's still there. So I'm not a fan of the Big and J, but powdered attractant. But I am anxious to see what the peanut meal and corn mix, see what it does. All right, as you can see, I've got a doe eating at the trough right here. More does come in eating at the trough. And of course, raccoons, they like everything, so that's what that is. More raccoon pictures. Got a bunch of deer in, a couple of them munching down out of the trough. All right, this is all at our home place. The other feeder is where I had the trough with the peanut meal and the corn mixture. So now at this feeder, I'm going to put out a little bird seed and a little sweet feed mix just on the ground, no trough. And we're going to see how they like it. I'm going to try to put it in a line in front of the camera so we get some good footage if they do like it or not. So let's get started. boisterous in a scent wick out on one of these trees behind me. Man, I'm trying everything I can think of. I didn't realize how littered it was. Littered it was with grubs behind the house. I've seen like 5 or 6 of them already. Here's a couple right here. He's raked on that tree pretty good. Rakes on that tree over there pretty good. Goes down into kind of a draw down as you go around like that, and then go down in there like that. And that's an overflow from the road area off the highway. It runs down through here, all the way down in there. It's just like a drainage ditch, and then it dumps off into the river. That's 2 of the little rubs that I've spotted. What's up, YouTube? As you've seen on my Walmart haul, I bought these 2 buckets of attractant. One's fall acorn and one is green apple, or crisp apple, excuse me. But anyway, I just set one out. I didn't want to make it real obvious because on the green one, just something I just didn't want to do. So I put it down low. I'm gonna try it down low, and then I actually hung one in a tree, the peanut butter one, to see how. Or excuse me, not the peanut butter. I actually hung the fall acorn up in a tree, like they want you to do in the instructions. And we're gonna see what the deer will do with them, and I'll let you guys know. We'll see what happens. But here's what's going on here. And here is the Big and J liquid that I'm going to put over here by the protein feeder, so we can see what it does. It's just an attractant. It says pour on the ground, stump, or feed pile near the stand to attract deer right away. Intense aroma attracts deer from far and wide. Specifically formulated nutrients that deer crave. Protein-based formula that promotes antler growth. You see old Michael Waddell and all them use it a lot on Bone Collector. As you see, it's recommended by them. We'll see. I got it on sale. Why not? We will see what the deer do and how they like it. But this crap Stinks. It looks like a sick animal. Done had an accident. So we'll see, but I'm not impressed by the smell at all. Maybe the deer will be. That's why I got it away from my main feeder and put it over here by the protein feeder in case it spooks them a little bit or for a while. Then we don't have to worry about boogering up the whole place. Maybe just this little area. I don't know. You don't know till you try. Alright, sorry for the wind noise, but we're gonna go over here and check out these apple and acorn scented blocks to see if anything's messed with them. Well, there's the apple one. It looks like nothing's really messing with it. It's just deteriorating in the weather. Although, some of the stuff that I dumped, some of the liquid Big and J, something's been digging around in it. And I dumped it on the side of this block. Not block, but stump, excuse me, and into the ground. So that's good. Now we're going to go over here and check out the acorn, the alfalfa, and the look. The acorn one's the same way. It's just deteriorating from the weather. Doesn't really, I haven't personally seen any deer on it at all. They have actually messed with the alfalfa quite a bit. Let me back this up. Because I had a whole square bale of alfalfa laid all around in a circle evenly, like a puzzle. And a lot of it's gone, a lot of the squares are gone. And the ones that are left are kind of just rooted around, probably the pigs. The deer block has been getting eaten. But as far as these things, so that's a no-go. Got a little rub right here. Rub right there. Look, it's a lone survivor. They sprayed these mesquite trees, and it did a number on them for sure. It did what they wanted it to do. One of them actually made one little sprig of it even. Let's go get in the blind and get quiet. Maybe we'll see something tonight. Hey everyone, just like always, if you would take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell so you can be notified of future content. And I want to thank everyone for watching. Have a nice day.